What's up, everybody? It's John from the Fitness Oracle. I just wanted to thank you for taking the time to take a look at this new format of the daily shows. You may have noticed that we're utilizing video content a little bit more, which is more on the lines of where we wanted to be with everything. What I did want to ask you guys before we get started with today's show was to be able to support us in our mission to help with men's mental health as it applies to exercise and martial arts and wellness in the entire stratosphere of health and wellness. So if you know anybody who is suffering from mental health issues, that are suffering from loneliness, depression, anxiety, stuff like that, just share this with them. Please, please, please help us even more by subscribing to our channel and share and hit the little bell to be notified every time that we release a new episode, which should be on a daily basis. But it's always good to be notified when we come out with new content, right? So remember, just to reiterate, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to our channel, show us that you care. Hit the little bell to be notified when we're releasing a new episode. And again, if you know anybody who's suffering from any form of mental health issues when it comes to depression, anxiety, and stuff like that, please share it with them, as the entire mission of this show is to help others. Hope you enjoyed today's episode and stay healthy, my friends. What's up, everybody, and welcome to How To Tuesday. So today is going to be real simple. We're going to talk about two different topics, and I'm going to give you a couple of examples for both of them, just to get you, one, started, and two, a reference point if you fall, if you stop, if you quote unquote fail, how to get back on. So, like I said in the very beginning of this week, this whole week is going to be about how to, feel good, fact and fiction about feeling good, and how to do this and how to do that. So this all plays into the mindset arena. So first and foremost, how do you get started? Simple. You get started by getting started, by just doing it. Have a plan and execute that plan every single day. No breaks. That's basically it. It's as simple as that. Make it a part of your daily routines, like, brushing your teeth, taking a shower, eating, drinking. It's as simple as that. So how do you do it? Like, what steps do you take in order for you to, start to feel good? Well, there's many, many, many different ways. I touched up on one yesterday with meditation. Meditation is a powerful tool. I'm not the type of person where I like to just meditate. You sit in the corner and you're like, kind of thing. But it works for a lot of people. I don't see why you shouldn't try it to see if it doesn't work for you. My thing is, I like to keep my mind occupied when I'm meditating. So there's tasks that I'm actually doing. A lot of those tasks are based off of the Master Key system, which I go into detail from the very beginning to the very end of the Master Key system in 12-week Fat Sizzler. Like, we start at day 1, we end at week 1, we end at week, I think it's 18, something like that, 18, 19, something like that. Could be more. I can't remember off the top of my head. So meditation, that's one way. Try it for 5-10 minutes.
It seems like a short period of time, but trust me, when you're trying to clear out your mind for 5, 10 minutes and all this crap is coming in, it feels like an eternity. It did for me, and it still does sometimes. I'm just bare bones honest with you. It does. It is very, very difficult thing to do. So that's one. The second thing that I like to do is have a morning and evening routines. Something that I do in a positive way where it sets me up perfectly for the day in the morning, and in the evening sets me up, calms me down from the beginning of the from the stress of the day, and prepares me for sleep. So that is, I said sleep and I'm starting to yawn. And just me saying that, I probably made you yawn. So that's critical. So I have certain stuff that I actually give you in the uh, 12 week Fat Sizzler. I'm going to be harping on this a lot, quite a bit this week, because it is that powerful. A lot of trainers, they don't do what I'm doing with the mindset stuff. They don't. They're like, here's the workout, here's the nutrition guide, follow, 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 and you'll get the results. Yes, it's true, you will get the results. However, my big question is, how sustainable are those results after you finish your program? 9 out of 10 times it's not. Only the 1 out of 10 it will, you'll the 1 out of 10 people will actually stay on it. So I'll give you an example of a morning routine that I actually really like, that helps me set up my day in a positive way. So one of the many things I do, quite a bit of stuff, is I kind of combine three things into one. So I'm being efficient in the very morning, and it sets me up to be efficient for the rest of the day. Those three things are meditation, prayers or affirmations, and the master key system. That's it. I combine them into one. So as I'm praying, I'm meditating. As I'm meditating, I'm thinking about a task that I have to do with a master key system to make me a better person, have a productive day, and put positivity into the world and not crap into the world. Does it always happen? No, I'm human. I have bad days too. It's like everybody else. You have good days, you have bad days. It's okay. It's part of being human. So those are two things that you can actually do that will help you feel good. And like I said yesterday, most people will do this for a maximum of 2.5 weeks, 14, yeah, 14 to 17 days, and then they'll fall off. It's human nature. You find excuses. You come, oh, I don't feel good today. Oh, I'll skip today. I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I don't feel. Oh, I'm starting to get some sniffles. Oh, I have a headache today. I'm not going to do it. And you don't do it that day. The next day comes. I skipped yesterday. The weekend's coming up. I'll skip today. The weekend comes. It's the weekend. And 3 months later, you're still coming up with excuses, thinking to yourself, oh my God, I got to get back on this. So, which leads us into, how do you get back on the wagon? There are lots of different ways. I do two. I do two things. Just do it. Just get it started. Because you just getting started just changed the entire conversation that you're having up here. You went from inaction to action. And that's critical. That's like the biggest step that you can take. The second thing that I do is keep it simple. Uh-huh. keeping it extremely simple. Do one thing for the morning routine for 1 week, and then add the second thing, and then add the third thing, and then add the fourth thing. So in a month, you have your morning routine back, you have your evening routine back. It's that simple. And like I said, if you start to go, if you start to go back bullheaded into a china, like a bull in a china shop, you're going to crash and burn. It's happened to me, and I'm sure it's happened to you, where you start something where you left off and it never, 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 never gets back to where it was from before. But if you start at the very beginning with one thing, you perfect that one thing, and then you introduce that second thing, you're going to start to see that this formula is going to actually start to not only be where you left off, but you're going to find ways to make it better. What I offer is just a guideline with this program. But the guideline is important for you to do it in order for you to understand how to make it yours. I can't make it yours because I'm not you. I'm me. I know what works for me and I do it. To the best of my ability. I mean, I'm, like I said, human. I have my vices like everyone else, and I falter like everyone else. But when I get back on, I just implement these two simple things. I just start it and I just keep it simple. And when I get back to where I was, it's better for me because I kept it simple. Anyways, tomorrow we are going to be, I'm going to be tackling two of the main questions that come with, the whole feel good stuff. It's going to, it's going to be really interesting, and it's going to be really fun. And if you haven't, I'll leave it for tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow. Anyways, wish you guys good night. I'll see you guys in the morning or later this time tomorrow. And you guys be great.